Welcome to day 15 of the 21 days of prayer. Today's theme is resist evil. And in today's passage, the Apostle John is talking to the church, the early church, and he is writing to them. He writes 3 letters. And a lot of his intent as we read these letters, he's talking about Jesus and who he was. And he wants to assure them that Jesus, who he said he was, it's true, it's real, and that they can be confident in who they are. And he also repeats time and time again, he says that God is light and he is love. And because they come from God, they should be living in such a way, walking in light and love. Unfortunately, there's a lot of false teachers that were around that time who were teaching that Jesus was not who he said he was, that he was not God. And so John writes this letter, and I'm going to be reading from 1 John 4, 1 through 4, where it says, "Beloved, do not believe every spirit, but test the spirits to see whether they are from God. For many false prophets have gone out into the world. By this you know the Spirit of God. Every spirit that confesses that Jesus Christ has come in the flesh is from God. And every spirit that does not confess Jesus is not from God. This is the spirit of the antichrist, which you heard was coming and now is in the world already. Little children, you are from God and have overcome them. For he who is in you is greater than he who is in the world." So I love this because there is hope. The voices are there. The voices are saying, Jesus is not God. You cannot trust him. You are who you say you are. It's weak. There's not a strong foundation for your life. And yet there is hope, because John here is saying, he's saying, you are from God. You have overcome them. He who is in you is greater. So the strength of the Christians is in their identity, in who they are, and their identity is from God and in God. Then this is our hope today as well. And we have voices around us. We have our own thoughts and doubts that come to our mind. We have social media and TV, movies, leaders, and they might not be explicitly speaking about Jesus or against him, but their message many times is opposed to the message of the gospel and the message of Jesus. So my challenge for you today is to go back and reread this passage and read the additional scripture as well, and take a moment to review who you are, to review your identity, who you are in God, who he says you are. And that will give you the strength and the power this year and this day to resist the devil, to resist evil.